Hey there, crazy kids. I am the Good Old Gamer, back to another nostalgic road trip into my older Minecraft worlds, getting them converted into the latest technology that Minecraft uses for its worlds. Let's go with exploring beta 1.8. Now this was another world that I made while I was just sort of waiting on Minecraft to do its updates and stuff, and didn't really expect this series to go much more than a few videos, but it actually went quite a ways, as I remember. In fact, I didn't even initially plan this world to be its own series. I just was going to have this as a few grew in with Minecraft little mini videos, sort of a mini series, but it eventually turned into its own series because I did quite a bit in it. And oh yes, this is where I ended up in like a cave or something, and I found myself at a bit of an issue here. Because I believe this is an abandoned mine, which means we may or may not get to actually see the world that I lived in, because I'm not sure if I know how to get out of here. Ooh, I do want that though. What's in there? Oh, I must have got it already. Alright, let's see if I can get out of here somehow. Assuming that's even possible. Oh, I know what I can do. Since we're not actually playing... Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Since we're not actually playing this to play it, I will turn it to peaceful. And it's no longer an issue. Now I can freely roam around in here. Alright, so I really do just want to get back out of here. If I can figure out how. Ugh. Right, well it's not that way, obviously. I'm just sort of trying to go by my torches. Ooh, that's death waiting to happen right there. Well, this is going to be fun. I may just have to, dig my way out of here. Okay, this is where I started. This is my little hidey hole that I ended up in. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Obviously not here. Great. See, this is what happened when I was used to play Minecraft all the time. I would end up exploring, and I would find myself lost. And now I'm lost because I haven't obviously played this in quite a while, so I don't really know where I might have came from to start with. Did I come from maybe down here? No, not that way. Kinda wish I would have kept playing to find my way out of here back when I was originally playing this. How is it that I ended up over here with no visible way to get out? This may be a bit longer than I anticipated. There's gotta be a way out of here. I didn't just end up here out of nowhere. Okay, that didn't help at all. The worst part about this sort of thing for me getting lost is that it was usually a really obvious way to get out and I was just too blind to figure it out. None of those areas up there are lit though, so it doesn't make me inclined to believe I ever was up this way. There had to have been a way I got out of here though. How far down are we? We are 47? So that means we're not that far down from the surface. Well, you know what? Looks like I got enough to get back out of here, so I think I'll just go ahead and dig my way up out of here. Since obviously I am too retarded to figure it out the way that I should be figuring it out. Well, I managed to get up here to a new area that I've been to, so maybe this will help. Can't believe I left all this coal sitting here. Must not have needed it. Or else I was busy lighting the area up from mobs and then I would come back through and plan to get the stuff later. Ah, here's a way out. Out into the ocean. Works for me. Uh-huh. Not where I expected to end up, but okay. So, And I don't happen to have a map on me or anything, so I have no idea where our home is on here. Kinda hoping I stumble upon something. I thought our beta 1.8 exploration world was like in a desert or something, but how did I end up over here? Huh. Well, this is fantastic. And I didn't even leave myself any sort of indications as to where to go. So I'd like to show you guys what's in this world, but I really don't know. Now I imagine if I put up this world for download, which I probably did, then the world that you guys get will be at our home base, wherever that is, and not wherever I'm at right now. Oh hey, here's torches. I guess I'll just follow these. This must be how I got in the cave to begin with. Okay. Anything up here? No. Well, the torches weren't very helpful. They showed me where the entrance of the cave was. Whoa! That would not have been smart to fall down there. You wouldn't have thought I would have traveled so far away from wherever my home base would have been. Well, this is disappointing. Do I have a compass on me? No. But I was gonna say, at least the compass would point me in the direction of the original spawn, which is usually where I build my homes, but doesn't appear that I can even count on that. So this is gonna be a big fat waste of time. Hopefully I put this world up for download whenever I ended the series, and you guys can actually explore the home base or home bases that I had there, but it's starting to look like I'm not going to be able to find them here from wherever I ended up. Yes, I realize I'm using a pickaxe to break through tree leaves. So what, man? So what? Okay, seriously, I should be stumbling upon something. I know I'm not the greatest Minecrafter ever, but I'm not completely stupid. I usually try and leave markers of where I need to go and all that. Here we go. This'll take me to the home bases now. This is why I put these markers up here. So I could stumble along until I found out where I need to go. Good use of lapis. So we'll just follow these markers. Now I kind of know where I am. Now this over here was actually my second base. And I believe this marks the original spawn of the world. If I'm not mistaken anyway. Of course, this is another quick and easy made shelter. Instead of a tree, I used a giant mushroom, but you have the same things. Bed, chest with stuff, furnace, workbench, all that lovely jazz. Nice and secure. And I happened to find this right before I ended the series, I believe. Just right up over this hill is a village. You can kind of see it there in the distance. Now when I originally started this world, I had wanted to find NPC villages because they had just come into the game. And that's why I was exploring the features of Beta 1.8, because these NPC villages was one of those. Unfortunately, I went off in a different direction, had no idea that this village was right over here from spawn, so I ended up going way, way out there to another desert to find a village over there. Had I come down here originally, I would have found this dungeon, which I believe was a zombie dungeon. But of course, here's another NPC village. No NPCs. I don't know if it's because I'm on peaceful, so they've disappeared, or what I imagine to be the fact that there was no NPCs in the game originally that came with the villages. For a while it was just villages, so my guess is that they simply did not spawn in here when the original world spawned. Of course, this is a blacksmith area, but there's no chest in here because those bonuses weren't in here when this originally spawned either. But yeah, this is a village that I found really late in the series, really late in the living in this world, so didn't really live here or do much of anything with this, other than I just happened to stumble upon it at some point. So let's go back to the mushroom, and from there we will go to the actual area that I spent most of my time in and ended up living in, which was another NPC village. Actually took one of the NPC village homes and renovated it for my own personal needs. So I have to go check that out. I made a set of markers from the mushroom over to that village, so I won't get lost getting there. It's turning nighttime, so we'll sleep. Just so we have daylight all the way back over there. I'm currently on peaceful just because we're exploring around, so I'm not turning it to day to avoid enemies. It's just really to have the daylight, make things easier on everybody. If the stupid sun would go down already. There we go. Alrighty then. So now we just follow the markers back. So many memories of these worlds. Spent such a long time playing Minecraft. And I'm actually one of the few YouTubers that I've seen that actually has these original worlds still. I mean, you've already seen in the previous videos where I went back to the very first world that I had, the original Let's Play world, single player World 5. The reason that was called World 5 is because back in Alpha you had a world selection screen where I believe the worlds were 1 through 5, and I just happened to pick slot 5 for that that particular world, and that's why it was single player World 5 for me. Not because I had 5 worlds up until that point, I just happened to pick slot 5. So you just follow all the way over here to this desert, and this will have another NPC village. Quite a ways off. It's much farther off from the starting area with the mushroom than that other village was, but like I said, I went off in this direction instead of going that way, so this was the NPC village that I found first after quite a bit of searching. So this is where I settled in. And I converted this, what used to be just a regular NPC house, into something of a mini fortress using stone bricks and the mossy stone bricks and stuff, because I found a stronghold, and so I mined out the stronghold using TNT and took all those resources and converted this once house into a mini fort. And of course I labeled chests and various stuff. There you go. And we even had a music disc. With my favorite song in the game. I don't think I ever really made much use of the farms either. I don't remember what I lived on for food, but I don't really think I made much use of the farms. Even though they were all here ready to use, I never really bothered to harvest them. Would have provided a lot of wheat if I did, though. And again, there's no NPCs roaming around because I generated this back when villages were first out and there weren't NPCs in the game yet to occupy them. Ended up doing a little bit of village conversion, try and make things look a little better. Condemned, marked for demolition. There was an NPC house right here, but it was kind of right in the way of everything. So I took it out and made this little like lake area here. Another blacksmith shop. So I tried to make roads with gravel and stuff leading around. Didn't really get all the conversion stuff done that I wanted to do, like make this a gated community and all that, but I did a little bit of work trying to even everything out. Wow, the music's really loud for some reason. Music's only at 6%. I don't even know if that helps with music from the jukeboxes. Anyways, I think that's about it to show you guys for this world. Over that way, I believe, if I remember right, is where the cave is that leads to the stronghold and all that, where I've found the bricks for the home. So this is my exploring beta 1.8 world. It eventually extended into a little bit of 1.9, I believe, but... Okay, shut up. Alright, that's it. I think I'm going to end it here for this video. So next time in this little mini-series, we will go check out good old Ryza, and then we'll finish off with the random creativity world, which is creative world that I use to do some random things. Anyway, stay tuned for that later. I'm the Good Old Gamer. Thanks for hanging out on this nostalgic road trip back into my old worlds. Bye-bye for now.